Is it just me, or is that a little bit on the loud side? I've got it nudged down reasonable amount in Mixer. And that's the music at like 50%, I guess. Let's do like maybe that. Use default city name. I have no idea what that's going to be about. Okay. Not done really done much anything of this week. Okay. Right. Let us start a new game. So version 0.5. I thought this was a full release. I'm curious now. Is this full release or is this early access then? 3 minutes to 8. I thought this was a full launch. Yeah. Okay. No, it's just 0.5 release, even though not early access. Okay. Anywho, let's put a mark in here and jump on in. 3 minutes to 8 is the culmination of many strange nights. I created the concept in a semi-hypno state right before falling asleep, forcing myself to stay awake for long enough to jot down notes on a piece of paper on my phone, often falling asleep with the notes in my hand. My goal is to create a game experience mimicking the borderline state of the mind, treading the edge of consciousness, where everything is possible yet remains elusive. I hope you have fun and with this journey into the human brain. And please do remember 3 things. The robots are not what they seem. Time is just a mental construct. The more times you awake, the weirder things will get. Oh, okay, so it's going... Even though there's this looping mechanic, like, things are going to degrade as we go along. I guess we'll have to do the tutorial. Use talk, confirm, skip dialogues. Tutorial explain how to play 3 Mr. 8. Please press button. Move forward, position the cursor. Okay, so classic point and click. Yeah. Okay, because it's actually relatively zoomed in. The run, we're not going to run like forever, it seems. Well done. Interact with elements in your surroundings. Simply move your cursor over them. As you do, the elements will highlight, while the name of hotspots will appear at the bottom of the center screen. The cursor will change color. When hovering over hotspots, you can interact by pressing the left mouse, or examine by pressing right. Okay, so interact is left, examine. So it's not a radial menu or anything like that. We've got simply interact or examine. I guess the picture.
I'm not a fan of this painting, but it's a work by Mandragora. It's probably worth something.
And we can interact with it, can we?
I don't want to move it. No, there's no secret safe back there.
Also, that the volume on the voice is okay, it seems. Ooh, try not to beat up the mic stand. Great. You can also highlight all interact. Okay, so it's not a tab, it's control, is it? Okay. Okay, we can't.
I have no use for it. I'm not a fan of this painting.
Same dialogue. Okay.
A metal filing cabinet.
Can I?
It's full of paperwork mostly. Bills, boring contracts, and medical files. Not worth my time.
Okay, right. Well, I did the control thing with... Maybe... Okay, mate, I had to click whilst control was highlighted. Well done. Open inventory with R. Okay. Or the suitcase at the top of the screen. Now you can examine items by pressing the right mouse button. Additionally, you can use inventory item with elements on the screen by selecting the inventory item with left mouse and moving the cursor. Let's try and set fire to something, I guess. I've got a lighter here.
I don't want to harm anybody.
How is this? Possibly combined. Ah, okay, right.
A pack of Crownland cigarettes. On one side is the company logo, and on the other is an image of a jawless cancer victim.
I got a lit cigarette now? I don't know. There we go. We're having a smoke. Welcome, Meave. How are we? It's been a while, hasn't it? By the way, smoking a cigarette in this game will cause a minute to pass. Ah, okay. So if we want to force the clock to move on, we can use the cigarettes to advance time, potentially. Notes window lists a summary of what protagonist knows or needs to do. Okay, so that's our quest log and any kind of relevant facts we might require. So bear with us. This cold seems to be taking forever to get shot of. Let's take a look at what's been written so far. Access this window anytime by pressing a button. Should finish the tutorial and start playing the game. Last but not least, you can pause the game with escape or by clicking the laptop icon. Okie dokie. That's it for now. Okay. Right, well, I guess we start the game now. Are you sure? Yes, this is first playthrough, so I'm pretty sure that save file's fine. Memory serves, this came out on Tuesday, I think it was.
It's 7:33 p.m. on an early December evening in the year. You awaken from a slumber of indeterminate length. Was it 5 minutes or 40, maybe a year? Time seems to have slipped away, leaving you dazed and confused.
Okay, so it did the scrambled sound effect for where we are, but apparently we're in Tamworth. Okay.
You look around the living room, and everything feels off. It's your flat, where you've lived for 9 years, but it's not quite right. It's hard to describe, but it's as if something critical is missing or something uncanny has been added. You stretch and stand up, trying to shake off the strange sensation.
So, clearly, probably English dev, because Tamworth, obviously in England, and calling it a flat, not an apartment. But we have a narrator with an American accent.
The intercom rings out. Someone's calling from the street entrance. You aren't expecting any visitors, but you should probably see who it is.
Right. Where is the... Yellow. Hello?
Hello? The end is upon us. Every passing moment brings you closer to your ultimate demise. Huh? What are you talking about? Hurry before it's too late. Only you can stop it.
Also,
After you hang up
I am
intercom,
gonna boost
you get
up
an
the
unsettling
voice.
feeling.
It
The
seems a
voice
little on the
sounded
quiet
eerily
side.
familiar. You try to push the thought away and tell yourself it was a cruel prank. Also, your stomach aches with hunger. It's almost dinner time and you'd better look for something to eat. But that warning, they said the end is near and only you can stop it. Could this somehow be related to the bizarre feeling you woke up with? For peace of mind, you're motivated to find out more. But where to start? The city streets might hold the answers you
No,
seek.
we're going to have dinner. Right, I am going to just nudge that up to as loud as it'll go. Music was loud in the menu, but maybe it was just menu music. Okay. Can I get something from the fridge?
Not much in here but this carton of milk. It passes the smell test, so I'll take it.
Okay, so we have some milk. What about in the freezer? Nope, not.
I'm running low on supplies. I should go to the grocery store, order delivery, or visit a kiosk.
Okay, so we are actually going to have to get food.
I'm not in the mood to cook anything. Maybe there are some leftovers in the fridge.
Nope, there was just milk.
I don't need anything from here.
Zyro Tech, I guess. Digital operating system 39. 2031 to 2049. It's currently 2043. Okay, so they know when the company's going to go out of business, because apparently it's in 6 years' time. Do I know what my password is? Possibly on a note? I got a password. I've got feeling dizzy. Is there a sticky note somewhere? What was it? Control? Alt. Alt. Have I put it in my filing cabinet?
It's full of paperwork, mostly. Bills.
What's charging up at the moment?
It's no use without a battery to charge.
Okay, we might have to find a battery.
I'm not in the right headspace to read anything right now. I have no use for it.
Okay. Doesn't look anything like Tamworth I know.
Has changed over the years, and although you miss its former appearance and the memories that came with it, you've grown to appreciate its current charm.
Also, it did say anytime we smoke a cigarette, the time passes by, doesn't it?
Neon lights, the rain.
Hello, Jaboa.
The constant buzz of advertising and whirring vehicles. They merge.
And the reason there, 13 months!
You often find yourself relaxing on this balcony, taking in the view and letting the atmosphere wash over you.
I mean, do you really want the atmosphere in Tamworth washing over you? You might catch something. Yeah, it redacts it with the sound effect, but like we can read that we're in Tamworth. Right.
I'm not in the mood.
No. So nothing else to interact with. Chest.
Nothing interesting in here, just an ungodly amount of old tote bags. I'm okay with the pair I have on.
Okay. What's in the closet?
Enshrouded in a haze of confusion, you try to grasp how time is currently functioning. It seems, regardless of how long you've spent in an environment, time doesn't progress. Only when you move from place to place will a minute pass.
Okay. That's how it's doing the
The
time.
uncanny feeling with which you
So it
woke
does mean
up
when we explore
persists,
inventories and things like that,
discomfort
then we're
grows.
okay.
You wonder if you're still dreaming. Is
So every
anything
room
around
is a
you
different
even
minute,
real?
essentially. Okay, so that's how we can kind of like progress the clock onwards. Yeah, okay. Immediately, yeah.
My keys are in here. I'd better take them.
Okay, we've got our house keys. No, I clicked on the other
Only
ones.
clothes, no bot.
Yeah, okay, so we've only got the one. Anything in the bedside drawer?
Nothing of interest. A few pairs of socks and a couple of handkerchiefs.
Anything behind the painting?
I don't want to move it. No.
Okay, right. Time's going to tick on. Screen glowing announcement. I guess we'll check the announcement then.
It reads, all tenants are requested to keep the common area clean.
What about the screen?
It's meant to show advertisements, but it looks broken.
Right, something weird's going to happen to that. We're going to get a clue on that, I reckon.
Better to leave it where it is.
Kitty?
Can I read it, though?
The tenant of 27-3 is invited to keep their television at an adequate volume. People want to sleep downstairs. It's not signed.
Okay, let's go and talk to Mrs.
Have you
Momoki?
seen my pussycat?
I'll keep an eye open for it. Do you mind chatting while we look?
What's on your mind, dear?
Was someone ringing at your buzzer, muttering some nonsense earlier?
Was someone ringing at your buzzer and muttering some nonsense earlier?
End of the world stuff.
Do you mean the Jehovah's Witnesses? I haven't heard from them for a while, and they usually don't come at this hour.
No, like someone saying that the end is coming, or something like that.
Could be Jehovah's Witness then.
That sounds like Alan, the vagrant who roams the streets. But he hasn't been bothering me this evening.
Right, we're going to go find Alan Davies.
Ugh, not even the demented want to talk to an old lady like me.
I'm an old lady. Come on, you're not that
Come
old.
on, you're not that old.
Oh, I'm much older than you think.
I don't know about that.
Guess how old I am.
Well, we'll go with the youngest one.
68.
Oh, sweet child, you're flattering me. I'm not that young anymore. I'm 92.
Wow, 92. Congratulations, you look way younger.
Oh, you're too kind.
Actually,
We should probably get going then. We've got to go and find Alan.
Okay, bye. Let me know if you see my kitty. Kitty?
Right, elevator up and down, which is going to pass the time.
Kitty?
Anything out the
it
vending
needs to
machine?
be refilled.
Anything in the bin?
I don't have anything that I want to throw away.
Also another indicator we're in the UK, because it's a bin, not a trash can. Yeah, like, I can only run a little bit, because I can only literally run to where I've clicked. Right, let's call the elevator.
Kitty?
I think the world's going to end in about 15 minutes. In about 14 minutes.
It's locked.
Any post?
Nothing in mind. I won't touch the others.
Right, let's go and chat with Alan.
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you?
Do you work 24/7 non-stop?
Do you work 24/7, non-stop?
Precisely. My model is one of the best robot receptionists you can find on the market. All year round, day to night, Monday to Sunday. With 28 terabytes of space in the cloud to store all my data. Typing information down the Citadel gutter. Looking at humans walking by like dancers in the night. Organizing functional architecture like a formal life. And I only need maintenance twice a year.
Don't you ever get tired or bored?
I'm a machine. I'm not programmed for tiredness or boredom.
I wish I was.
But what do you do for fun?
Do not say that, sir. I saw the best robots of my generation destroyed by bugs, emotionally starving and hysterical for a slice of human feeling.
We paraphrasing some of that Blade Runner final speech there.
A fair number of robots robots crave to be human, while an equal number of your kind yearn for robotic consciousness, advanced programming, and the potential for eternal digital existence.
Not me. Sound like being a robot means losing your freedom and being forced to repeat the same actions over and over again. What we're going to be doing in this game. It would be simpler if I could delete memories, download an encyclopedia's worth of knowledge in seconds, and switch off a foul mood by altering a line of code. I mean, that does sound appealing. We'll do that for the irony of it.
Being a robot means losing your freedom and being forced to repeat the same actions again and again. No offense.
None taken. I have not been programmed to be offended. I don't perceive myself as a prisoner. Perhaps you could tell me what being a prisoner feels like.
Every so often, a person wishes to broaden their horizons, explore an exotic country, or change jobs to escape the routine. Living in prison,
are we about to
any of that.
kickstart the robot rebellion, giving this robot these ideas?
Humans need routine as much as they require change. Freedom can come from routine. I foresee this philosophical conversation lasting for hours. If someone might step in, I must be available to do my duties. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yes. Did anybody buzz me? Well, actually, I guess a key?
Key for the cabinet over there?
Yes, I do.
Can I borrow it?
No.
I can't give it out so easily. The cabinet is for communal use, and you must have a good reason to access it. Do you?
Pure curiosity. My mind is shaky, and something in the cabinet can help me realize what's happening. Tenants should be able to access the cabinet anytime they want. Actually, no. That's not how things work here. Let's go with that.
Should be able to access the cabinet anytime they want.
Not while I'm on guard, sir. That's totally illogical. It'll result in tools being misplaced, consumables stolen, and chaos. Ugh, malach.
Okay, so there's some tools in there, and possibly supplies of some description? Okay.
I think you are overreacting.
I am not. So, do you have a reason for me to give you the cabinet key?
I guess not then.
Actually, no. That's not how things work here.
Come back when you have a good reason to open the cabinet.
Alright, well, we'll let you go then.
Have to go.
A fake tree, okay. Right. Isaac Asimov. Welcome, Bulgogi. How are we? Right, let's go and talk to Isaac the robot.
Woo! Hey, hi! Evening, good evening!
Hi?
What do you need from Isaac?
You okay?
Is everything okay with you?
No, of course not! Can't you see I'm bugged?
Yes, the way you move and talk is not normal. Can I help you?
If I had some tools, maybe.
Me? Why?
To fix you.
No! Oh, woo! I'm fine this way. I'm fine and dandy. Please do not fix me! Wah!
All right.
We'll leave you be then.
Bye-bye!
Okay. I guess that way, maybe? Presumably this vending machine's doing stuff. Also, stuff updated unnoticed. Need to find a way to convince Alan to give me the cabinet key. Old movie poster. Ranma?
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Is everything hunky-dory?
How well do you know this place?
How well do you know this place?
Do you mean this neighborhood?
Kind of, yes.
Just arrived. I was dragging my heels in Suffragette City, but a friend wanted my honey, so I beamed down. I take it from your inquiry you're not from around here either.
No, in fact, I live nearby. But tonight, everything looks new to me.
Have you indulged in some funky substances?
No. Huh. Well, I don't think so.
They were so good I can't remember.
Maybe a cocktail of LSD and some last generation neurodrugs. Those will blast you off into outer space, babe.
That's something I should look into.
What are you doing
the
here?
Bouncer?
Me? No, I'm much too delicate to be a bouncer. Besides, the club doesn't open for a couple of hours. I'm just hanging loose, waiting for my friend.
Yeah, I wonder whether it's purposeful or like just the voice actor that well, they were literally phoning it in.
Abstract concept to me.
I feel the same way sometimes. Standing here and talking with you, it's clear you're no bouncer. More like a rock star.
I'm no rock and roll star, more of a black star, baby. I may even be a starman waiting, but not in the sky tonight.
Because it's the like the staccato of it. It almost sounds like an AI bot, like voice generation type thing. Like that doesn't seem like the newest, but it does sound like it's a real person purposely doing it in that kind of way. So I'm presuming like if it is doing this looping mechanic, like every time we speak to them, they're possibly going to sound a little bit different. I'm making an assumption there.
See you.
Right, there's a big crack in the wall. Metal cabinet? I mean, it's a power cabinet of some sort, isn't it?
It's locked. I think it requires a certain kind of key.
Anybody else wanting to talk? PD-99, I'm guessing like a police bot? Can you let me walk over there? Who are you and what you're doing?
Who are you, and what are you doing?
I am a model PD-99 guard bot, created by Satoshi Corporation, and leased to the government. I am deployed to stop suspicious individuals that want to pass by to the other side of the street.
Does this mean I'm a suspect?
According to my facial recognition and data analyzer, yes.
Suspected of what?
I'm not permitted to provide that information. Leave the area.
Right, so we've got some gatekeeping.
Can you let me walk over
Why?
there?
No.
Okay. Why?
Why?
I'm not programmed to tell you why. Move away.
Can I persuade you?
I guess I'll go.
Good.
See, we can only
It's locked. I think
run to a point. I can't keep running, unfortunately. We definitely can't get into the club
now
because
isn't going to be the first time for a visit. I don't have time for such things.
also we can't get in if it doesn't open till 8, and we'll never make it to 8. We can make it to 3 minutes to 8.
I'm not putting my fingers in there.
Can I go up the stairs? No, I can't.
I don't have time to dance.
What's up the other end of the street? Ah, crazy person. Here we go. Alan?
No need to yell. I'm standing right here. Can we have less shouting and more of a conversation?
What do you want? You're disturbing my calling.
What's the purpose going around screaming like that? What can you tell me about the end of the world? Was it you ringing my intercom?
Was it you ringing my intercom?
Me? No way. I don't even know where you live. I've seen your face before, though. Do hurt in your eyes as you walk past me, but that's it. I don't go around ringing strangers' buzzers.
It sounded like you, though. At least the kind of things the voice said was similar to what you're saying.
Perhaps another wise herald has awoken. The tides are shifting.
What can you tell me about the end of the world, then?
What can you tell me about the end of the world?
I remember what most forgot, and then you can remember too. Yes, there's still time before it comes again.
What's coming exactly?
The end of all things. The wolf with 1,000 mouths and 10,000 flaming tentacles, enough to engulf us all.
I mean, 1,000 mouths and like that's 11,000 things that could hurt people. I'm pretty sure there's more people than that in the world.
Wake up! Remember, it's the only way we escape total annihilation.
What's the purpose of going around screaming like that?
Need to get someone to listen.
Awoken to the truth. Only my bellows can rouse them from their deep slumber. The wolf is ravenous and fierce and pulsating with writhing tentacles.
Is it that like the husky dogs out of The Thing? Is that what the tentacles are?
Wolf, huh? Has anyone else been listening to your warnings, or am I the only one to stop and chat?
You're the first in weeks to stop. But I don't care. No, people may hurry past me, but they will heed my voice. You must wake up. It's coming. The end of all things.
All right, I'll let you get back to your shouting.
See you later.
Aye.
Oh, it mentioned going to a kiosk for food and that, didn't it?
Hello. What can I do for you?
What do you got?
What are you selling?
Mostly electronic components, meant for DIY projects, home robotics, computers, and small appliances.
Good to know. Do you mind if I ask what happened to your arm?
What if I cut my arm off to replace it with a more efficient cybernetic one?
That's pretty hardcore, but I've known people who've done that. Some cut off more than just an arm.
Don't give me any ideas. Truthfully, I lost it in an accident. I was young and reckless and had just gotten my first flight bike. I was bombing down the street, and out of nowhere, some jerk bolts in front of me. I swerved, narrowly avoiding them, and crashed directly into a giant neon sign.
Oh.
My arm was torn up so badly that it was easier to remove it and implant this one. All things considered, it wasn't a bad trade-off, aside from the fact that I need to tune the screws from time to time.
The end is nigh.
Well, there we go then.
Bye.
Right, so no component parts for us just yet. We've got a Charles who's having a drink in it. Right. Having a drink in a doorway on a rainy night in Tamworth. Please tell me they have a Scottish accent. Are they from Glasgow?
Hey, hello.
What's up, pretty boy?
Damn it. Do you need any help? Must be cold out here.
Do you need any help? You must be cold out here.
Nah. My ass has been on this wet concrete so long that I don't feel much anymore. Not physically, at least. Well, mentally, I'm nearly as numb. Once you've experienced the life I've had, almost nothing gets to you. You, on the other hand, you look troubled. Or are your desperate eyes telling lies?
I don't know. Something is off. Drink you has you seen things that aren't there, old man. I've never felt better.
I don't know. Something is off.
I'm in a video game.
So, how can I help you from the gutter?
You must gain a rare perspective.
Living out on the streets, you must gain a rare perspective on the city.
You aren't wrong, kid. You uncover truths about people when they act like you're not even there. Hell, you've done just that to me for years. Why so chatty now?
Hello, Exact. How are we feeling today? I mean, the cold is still here. Like, every so often I just go into a sneezing fit. But other than that, I'm not too bad. What about yourself? How are you doing? You've seen me around for years. What do you know about me? I don't know. Maybe until now the thought never entered my head. God, does that make me a horrible person?
I don't know. Maybe until now the thought never even entered my head. God, does that make me a horrible person?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Nah, you're average. Most folks like you don't talk to people like me. Simple as that.
You're living somebody's dream. To you, it's personally a nightmare, but you're living somebody else's dream. You see me for years.
You've seen me around for years? What do you know about me?
I've seen you step out of your condo and saunter by countless times. Typically, you barely glance in my direction. Not that I'm aggrieved. I know your type. Always a place to go, deals to make, important people to see.
I doubt this person has any important people in his life.
It's just, I guess before, I never felt the need to initiate conversation. I apologize. I see you genuinely possess a keen sense of humanity.
Don't worry about it, kid. And I'm nothing special. You come to understand a thing or two about the nature of man when you take time to observe, fantasize, and bend one's elbow.
Feel different today.
Different.
Did your pretty girlfriend give you a nice suck job? Bah?
What? No, just tonight life feels and looks different, as if I'm experiencing it for the first time.
God damn. I wish I could experience this city for the first time again. It was really something when I first rolled in here. But now, it's a doddering whore with 2 peg legs. Used up, disease-ridden, and rotting from the inside out.
And on that note, we'll let you go.
I think I better go.
I'll be here.
Right, for more insight, maybe.
I'll call for some delivery.
Food Delivery Express. How can I help you?
Pizza, cheeseburger, Indian. Yeah, let's go for some Rogan Josh.
Indian tonight. How about Rogan Josh, garlic naan, and
No, Rogan Josh.
Thanks.
Sure thing. The estimated delivery time is 8:15 p.m.
Well, we'll never get to have our curry then.
Sounds good.
Wonderful. Please provide your address.
Adams Street 42, flat 27-2.
Thank you. Your food will be arriving shortly. Have a lovely evening.
You too.
Okay. The Skull Pub.
It's locked.
Okay. We're not going to the pub then. Closed shutter.
The shutters are locked and won't budge.
Okay, let's go to the market, I guess. Or maybe not. Can we not go in there? We got flight bike. Madoka. Right. Clearly serving food, but we've just ordered some.
What would you like?
What are you selling?
What are you selling?
Ramen, best in town, handmade with a recipe passed down from generation to generation. I was taught by my mother, and she learned from my grandmother, and her from my great-grand...
I think I get the picture. It sounds promising.
It's impossible to find better ramen, at least on this side of the globe.
Sure. Can we get some and a beer too?
Absolutely. Our special is $29.99 credits.
Oops, it looks like I left my wallet at home. I'll be back.
No problem, I'll be here.
Nothing.
Oh, so I heard
Take
a
care.
cat. Right, I guess that's everything? Unless the cat's in the bike.
Good luck flying this thing without the starter.
Okay, so we're going to need a starter. Probably from the electronics girl, right? We can examine the pub sign, I
A
guess.
cyber skull serves as the pub's logo, and the name of the establishment glows with a neon... It's too high.
Okay, so we can't grab it. 54?
It's too high.
What?
A glowing blue neon sign of the number 50.
Okay, so I'm guessing the flight bike might give us some elevation. We might be able to move some signs around to change a delivery address or something.
The end is nigh.
I don't want to throw anything
We've got
out.
an antenna.
The
Okay.
end is nigh.
A device to transmit or receive a signal.
Okay, so we're going to have to get the bike to get up there, probably.
The end is nigh.
Unless... Gutter? Can I climb the gutter?
Nigh.
I can shake it a bit, but it doesn't do anything.
The end is nigh.
Let's click the intercom, see if we can tell who used it.
The end is nigh.
Hello?
End is upon us. Every passing moment brings us closer to the ultimate demise. End this insane cycle. Go on then, we'll influence ourselves by telling ourselves the same message we got.
The end is upon us. Every passing moment brings you closer to your ultimate demise. Huh? What are you talking about? Hurry before it's too late. Only you can stop it.
There we go. We're a self-fulfilling prophecy now. We've started the cycle. Does Isaac know?
Ooh, hey, hi! What do you need from my...
Do you have any idea how to get rid of the big robot blocking the people on the street?
Do you have any idea how to get rid of that big robot blocking people on the street?
PD-99? Oh, I hate him! Sting! Very mean robot, programmed to be square-minded. Woo!
Indeed. But how can I get rid of him?
Reprogram him.
Oh, well, mess up with his brain. Yes, surely.
I
Mess him up! And they'll take
I played a bit of it. I think I played... Because it was in early access, wasn't it? I think I played it when it, like, first hit. Played the demo and then played it when it first hit. I didn't go particularly deep into it, though.
If I do something to his brain, they'll take him away to fix it for half an hour?
Are you deaf or what?
I just wanted to be clear. How can I mess him up?
It was okay. Like, I mean... Had strong similarities to something like a Darkest Dungeon, but didn't have the same kind of vibe. I think the difficulty curve on it is a little steeper because of, like, the whole management type thing. The kind of, like, the strategic element of, like, trying to get the appropriate recruitable units was a little bit more grindy, is probably the best way to put it. But I can see it definitely appealing to somebody trying to kind of min-max it, almost like a deck builder, like trying to get the right cards that work in combination with each other.
Jamming! 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 Jamming in the name of the Lord! Those robots are connected to the network! Woohoo! Place a signal jammer high above, spread the waves to reach his mainframe, and puff! Sting! Bang! Boom!
I don't have a
so that
jammer.
Antenna.
Oh, that's a pity. They're not for sale. Tricky. Boo!
50 rand. What does that... So that equates to about $4. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right, considering, like, the age of it now, and... I mean, I could actually see that, you know, Christmas sales and things. Yeah, no, actually, I can see that being its proper sale price. Yeah. $4. Yeah, I can see seeing it. You can definitely get several hours out of it. Like, I think when I played it, because there's definitely like a progressing down levels type thing. I got to the second boss, which I think was like some mining dwarf type thing that was particularly tough. Yeah, you'll definitely get like several hours out, so yeah, it's not bad for that price, I reckon.
Regarding the signal jammer to sabotage PD-99.
What?
Can you help me get one of those
Can you
jammers?
help me get one of those jammers?
I'd love to get you out of this jammer. Get it? Tough crowd. Sadly, I don't have a jammer for sale, and I know they don't sell them anywhere. However, it's easy to create a basic one that'll do the job. Believe me, I knows it.
Is that the reason why you are a bit, screwy?
What are some of your favourite games? The ones you remember most fondly or keep coming back to? For me, Darkest Dungeon always figures on the list. I haven't played it in a while, but I did play a shit ton of Oxygen Not Included. I don't know what it was. I'm not normally one for like that kind of like essentially colony builder, but I think it's just the humor, like the humorous kind of like aspect of it and like the physics and all that. I do love me RPGs, and Witcher 3 always figures on a list somewhere. What about yourself, Exact?
No!
All right, anyway, if it's easy, what do I need?
An antenna?
Of course, to spread the signal. And a noise pulsar. Yes, yes!
Do you have any of those?
No, sorry, no antenna.
What about the noise pulsar?
Ah, noise pulsar, yes! Found one in a dumpster a couple of nights ago.
Wait, you have one? Why didn't you mention that earlier? Can I have it?
What's in it for me?
Oh, come on, seriously? I'll get rid of that big robot grump over there, remember?
Dang! Ah, woohoo! I don't like PD-99. Oh, okay. Take the pulsar. Remember the antenna?
Thanks. And yes, will do. Bye.
Right, we have the pulsar. We know where the antenna is. We're going to have to get on the bike to do it.
It's too high to reach.
So we might need a tool to remove it, potentially. And we know what's in the cupboard. There's tools. Linda, will you give me your keys to your old flight bike?
What can I do for you?
Do you sell signal jammers by any chance?
Nope. They are classified as potential chaos creators by the state, making them illegal for us citizens.
Huh. Okay, well, how about an antenna? Please tell me those aren't outlawed.
They aren't, but unfortunately for you, I just sold my last one an hour ago. I'll be getting restocked tomorrow afternoon. You can reserve one if you'd like.
Nah, I need one tonight.
Sorry, I can't help. Perhaps there is something else you need?
What are you selling?
Mostly electronic components.
Good to know. Do you mind if...
What if I cut my arm off?
No, so it's just, we're not getting any different lines of dialogue, so I don't know how we're getting the keys to the bike.
Oh.
My arm was torn up so badly that...
Alright then.
I should go.
Bye.
KOTOR and the sequel, Subnautica. Like, Subnautica is really the only crafting survival game I've actually played through and really enjoyed. I think it's the story behind it. And weird co-op game, Operation Tango. Vaguely recall Operation Tango. I don't think I ever played it though. I mean, Portal, that makes sense. Like, I mean, figure like that's probably on many people's top 10 list, right?
Good luck flying this thing with...
Right, where are we getting a starter motor for a bike? Anything else? I mean, unless you can get something out of a vending machine.
Plus, I don't exactly have sex on my mind.
Okay, so it's a condom machine, right? What about the other vending machines? It's almost assumed for sure, yeah.
I don't need anything from there.
Okay. Anything in the bins?
I don't want to throw anything out.
But no, but if we did some dumpster diving... What about... Oh, lottery machine, okay.
I don't have my wallet on me.
Old movie poster. Ah, it's actually a thing we can pick up, okay.
I don't have time to Dan. A neon lady kicking her mechanical leg. I guess it's meant to lure in patrons.
Anything else? Metal cabinet.
It's locked. I think it requires a
Nothing else but him. Okay, I think the only thing is to go back into the apartment building, right? And time will tick on once more.
You hear a thunderous explosion. It sends a shockwave into your very core. You wonder what happened. It felt close, yet far.
Right, did the robots hear it?
Good evening, sir.
How long have we been here?
Absolutely. You moved in during my 4th year of service. 9 years, 34 days, and 21 minutes ago. Why do you ask? Are you feeling unwell?
This evening I feel rather confused. Everything seems so new to me, yet I have memories related to this place.
As I stated, you've lived here for quite some time. Perhaps you're in distress. The causes can be multiple. Too much work, drugs, or head trauma. Sir, did you fall in the shower after work?
I don't think so. I mean, my hair isn't wet.
Right, what happens if we were busy working, but we work on a work site, we were taking drugs, and something heavy fell on our head? Welcome, Weathered. Yeah, it's a classic point-and-click adventure game with a wibbly-wobbly time mechanic to it.
Is there anything else, sir?
Did you hear that explosion?
Did you hear that explosion? Any idea what it was?
How could I not have heard it? It shook the entire condo. Perhaps it was caused by an explosion from a gas leak a block away. Unfortunately, such mishaps are not rare events these days. However, there is no need to worry, as the maintenance in this building is up to snuff.
All right.
I guess I have nothing else to say, unless can I persuade you to open the cabinet?
Cabinet over there?
Yes, I do.
Can I borrow it?
I can't give it out so easily.
Well, try the one thing we didn't try.
My mind is shaky, and something in the cabinet can help me realize what's happening.
I doubt what's in the cabinet can help you. You should call a doctor. Can I assist you with anything else?
Okay, so we haven't got the item required yet. It's going to be a key item or a key interaction with somebody.
Nothing. I have to...
Right. Basically, he wants us to go back outside to see what the explosion was and things we've got. I've got a smartphone. Noise pulsar. Old movie poster. I don't know what that's going to do, but clearly a thing. We still need to find the cat as well.
It's locked.
No, I didn't want the cabinet. I wanted to run, but apparently I can only run to like the point I've clicked on screen, and because it's relatively small space. Right, does it look like there's an explosion down this way?
Good luck flying this thing without this.
No, no explosions over here.
The end is nigh.
No need to yell. I'm standing right.
What do you want? You're disturbed.
The explosion.
Did you see the explosion a moment ago? Any idea what it was?
That was nothing. A snap of the fingers compared to what's coming.
Yes, you said that a few times already.
Have I told you it'll be the second rapture?
Second?
You don't remember? Like so many, you act as if your memories have been wiped clean. Some of us, a chosen few, can never forget that we faced the apocalypse already. Not long ago. And now it's coming to claim our lives once more.
In about 10 minutes time?
Crazy? That's what I hear most of the time, that I'm crazy. Woo! Let me tell you one thing, guy. I'm the only sane person around. You know deep down inside that what I say is true. You just need the right trigger. 1, 2, 3, boom. You'll realise we've already been obliterated from this earth before, and it'll happen again.
It's happened before. It will happen again.
I'm not exactly convinced. I'll keep asking around.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, boom. You'll see.
Right. I mean, the homeless guy might also have seen something, possibly. Hello, Charles.
Hey, hello.
What's up, pretty boy?
Explosion.
Did you hear the explosion?
Explosion? What are you talking about? I didn't hear anything.
Maybe you're dazed and confused.
Like that Zeppelin track? Oh, I hate classic rock. Give me some Mozart or Borodin, and sprang, thumb, swoosh. That's the sort of power that shakes my guts, like a thunderstorm of boundless, animalistic energy. Dazed and confused. Who isn't? Oh, I see. You're trying to pull some compassion out of a dirty old man.
No, it's not that. It's just... I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Well, you've come to the wrong guy for answers, pretty boy. At least for now.
So I guess we come back to you
Actually,
in 1 or 2 loops' time.
I'll be here.
Right. Did the cyborg get the cigarette counter?
Hello. What can I do
Here,
for you?
an explosion. Yep.
Did you hear that explosion? Any idea what happened?
You heard it too. Finally, someone else who is willing to talk about them. Often I feel like I'm the only one that hears the explosions. Is it that everyone else utterly ignores them? Are people that detached? Each time one comes knocking, I get these ghastly visions flashing in front of my eyes. Images of death and destruction. They barely last fractions of a moment, but I'm left reeling each time.
My God, I'm sorry. Do you have any idea what they could be?
I think they are ripples from the past leaking into our present. A catastrophe that everyone seemingly has forgotten about or dares to bring up.
So, it might not be just us reliving the same day. Everybody might
I
be.
need to stay here and work, but you can ask around to others. It is possible we aren't the only ones.
I'm going to ask the crazy robot.
Woo! Hey, hi!
Explosions?
Do you need...
Explosions.
Did you hear that explosion a moment ago? Any idea what it was?
Did someone finally blow up that big evil bot PD-99?
No, it doesn't seem so.
Ah, such a shame. Sting!
Okay, so
I think I should go.
nothing then.
Bye-bye!
Okay, the androgynous woman that got beamed down and is possibly doing quite a lot of drugs.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Is everything hunky-dory?
Explosions?
Did you hear that explosion? Any idea what it was?
Oh my gosh, baby, I heard it. It rattled my bones. Its origin and nature elude me, yet it evokes memories of the ultimate demise, the great calamity from which I fled.
Calamity? What are you talking about?
It's a distant recollection, perhaps eroded by the sands of time, or obfuscated by some other force. Yet its presence persists, akin to the scent of charred remnants that linger even after the flames are quenched.
You aren't the first to mention it. I also remember something, but it's all a blur. I must get to the bottom of it.
Search every corner. Things may look different now that you have triggered a memory.
Ah, it's saying there might be other stuff around now. Let's see if anything looks different. Also, it did say around a corner. Also, I can still hear that cat meowing.
It's locked.
Still need a key. Oh, maybe that's a clue. Maybe that was different before. Maybe there's a countdown going on.
I'm not putting my fingers in there. There aren't any signs of the apocalypse here. Now isn't going to be the first time for a visit. I don't have...
Anything different?
I don't want to throw anything out.
No, but do I want to root through the bins? Ah, the phone's going off.
Hello?
Ignore what you heard. It's all lies.
Who is this?
A friend. And they're telling you that there was no great cataclysm. It's just hearsay, an urban legend.
The AI is trying to dissuade us from doing a thing.
But I have memories. They might be scattered, but I know something
It
happened.
could well be the Matrix.
No. Let it go. If it's the truth you seek, go to your bedroom. Is it how you remember? Is something amiss there?
My bedroom?
Yes. Now go and find the truth.
But...
Oh, babyface. You seem tense. I gotta come clean. I did a little eavesdropping while you were on the phone. Do not believe their lies. The apocalypse is real. Tough pill to swallow, huh? It's easier to choke down with a mouthful of gin. But once you know the truth, it's
He's on a drop of the mother's ruin, is he?
The feeling will be scratching at the back of your eyelids everywhere you look. You'll see signs of the end times in the ordinary and mundane. Just look around. Everything will be clear.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Anything different?
The shutters are locked and won't...
Not noticing. 777. That feels like that might be different as well. Also, clearly there was a glitch in the Matrix there. Everything went wibbly wobbly. So I'm thinking the display there saying 777 might be different. And the one round the corner as well said 5. Yeah, notes are updated, but they're just saying, like, the key things that have happened. It's not, like, actually noting too much particular. Okay, things are wibbly wobbly down this end, apparently.
The end is nigh.
Fine, we'll do what it told us, which is go back to our bedroom. Like, I wish I could just, like, always run, like this double click, but we only basically go to where we've clicked running.
Kitty?
Look, I can go right there, double click, and we stop immediately. Nothing on that screen. Right, is there anything else around?
It needs to be refilled.
Fine, let's go to our bedroom and see if there is anything different in here.
As you step back inside your flat, you hear running water coming from the bathroom. Someone is taking a shower. Yet you are sure you were alone when you left. After a few moments in which you stay puzzled, the sound of the shower stops.
And we step out.
Opens.
Hello, sweetheart. Are you okay?
Feeling out of sorts. Can you help me understand what's going on? Not really. I'm honestly surprised to even see you here. Who are you? My girlfriend or something? Sorry, for a moment I didn't recognize you. I'm feeling disorientated. I must be hungry. Do you have any thoughts on dinner? I mean, they're flashing as if she's an android, right? Did you hear that? That explosion? Any idea what it was?
Did you hear that explosion? Any idea what it was?
Anything?
I heard it too, and I've been trying to look online, but have yet to find an answer. What is this world coming to?
Strange things are happening this evening.
Oh, don't worry too much, okay? You look so lost. What troubles you?
I didn't even realize I had a girlfriend.
Not really. I'm honestly surprised to even see you here. Who are you? My girlfriend or something?
What the hell? Honey, we've been together for years. Did you eat spicy food for lunch? You know how that screws up your dreams.
No, I was just on the cheese.
Can't remember what I had for lunch.
Surprised to see me here. I live here. Are you not so subtly telling me that I should move out?
No, I'm just a bit confused.
What's up? Are you sure you're okay?
I'm just feeling out of
All
sorts.
out of sorts. Can you help me understand what's going on?
What do you mean by what's going on? You took a nap after work while I showered. We'll have dinner in a bit, then maybe watch some TV. Do you feel sick?
We
Feverish?
definitely went into the bathroom. There was nobody there when we got up.
No, just my brain is a little foggy.
You should rest a bit more. You're probably coming down with something.
I need to stretch my legs and clear my head a bit. Something's off. Something's happening.
Nothing is happening. Just try to relax. I've warned you about work stress. What's up? Are you sure you're okay?
Hungry? I think we should go.
All right, I'm going to the bedroom to relax before dinner.
Right. I'm going to see what drugs are in the cabinet, in the medicine cabinet, right?
So that's my face. I barely recognize myself. Who am I? Have I always looked this way? The deeper I stare, the more unsettling it gets. I don't think a bath will do me any...
Anything else?
I don't need to use it right now.
Also, if it's an indicator, the toilet seat is up. So, like, if she'd just been in here, probably not that. We're absolutely hallucinating. Is it just stale milk in the fridge?
I'm running low on supplies.
No,
I should
okay. Okay, we were glitching out there. We still don't know what our password is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, didn't think so. We haven't found a note yet to say. There's no sticky note or anything like that.
I love my couch, but I napped enough for...
And it was something about a battery for the charger, didn't it?
I have no use for it.
I don't know what it is.
There aren't any signs of the apocalypse here.
Okay. Right, it really wants us to go into the bedroom, doesn't it? So it's 7:53. We've got... well, 3 more minutes. The clock's going to tick when we go into the bedroom. So we've got 2 more minutes after this.
Damn, there's nothing amiss in here at all. That inhuman voice on the phone misled me. But why?
Hello, sweetheart. Are you okay?
Sorry, for a moment I didn't recognize you. I'm feeling disoriented. I must be...
Thoughts on
I have
dinner?
No idea. I was hoping you'd have something in mind.
I'd already ordered some Indian.
How about Indian?
Yeah.
Good job I ordered some. Should be here in about 20 minutes, wasn't it? It was about 8:15 it was supposed to be arriving.
Can you wait another hour or so to order? I'm not hungry yet, as I had a late lunch.
Fine.
Are you sure everything is all right?
Nope. That's everything.
I think I should go.
See you later.
Nothing of interest.
You could go... I mean, absolutely, yeah, I could go for a burger as well.
It's too cold to open the window.
Is the painting different?
I don't want to move it. I just woke up. I don't...
Anything different in the cupboard?
Only clothes, no body.
Okay, right. This will tick the clock one more time. We've got 1 more minute. Let's see what happens if we go back into where it all started. 3 minutes to 8, people. We just get shot.
It was 3 minutes to 8, and a man wearing a trench coat and fedora appeared out of nowhere and shot you in cold.
A mysterious stranger, by any chance? We'll meet in the middle. See you in the Atlantic Ocean in 30 minutes. I mean, would it be the Atlantic? Or I'm imagining it's probably like somewhere North Africa, or maybe even in the Med. It might actually be somewhere in the Mediterranean Ocean, right? Possibly. Let us wake up again. Right. You will keep this item in your inventory each time. Ah! Okay, so we keep something. Yeah, I was thinking there might be something like Morocco or somewhere like that. Maybe it makes sense to keep the pulsar?
It's 7:33 p.m. You look around the living room, and everything feels... The intercom rings out. Someone's...
Now, the thing is, we did the, the world is ending type thing when we did our message. So presumably it's going to be that again. Who's there?
The end is upon us. Every passing moment brings you... Huh? What are you
Now, if we use the intercom whilst we're downstairs and do one of the other things, I wonder on the next loop whether it will be the different one.
Hurry before it's too late. Only you can...
After you hang up the intercom, you get an unsettling feeling. But that warning, they said the end is near, and only you...
Okay, let's grab, presumably, our house keys. Which were in here.
Only clothes, no bodies or skeletons in here.
Ah, so maybe our house keys are in a different place.
Nothing of interest. A few pairs of...
Okay. So where are our house keys this time?
I like it where it is.
Enshrouded in a haze of confusion, you try to grasp how time is currently functioning. It seems, regardless of how long you've spent in an environment...
So it's the same explanation about the clock ticking every time we go into a room. Same description of our face.
I don't need to use it right now. It looks clean. The faucet leaks a droplet of water every few...
Anything in the bin? We didn't check.
Throw away.
We didn't check the bin
Nothing
last time.
Interesting here.
Can I leave? Because I don't have my house keys.
Where did I leave?
Yeah. Okay. So we do need to find our keys.
Nothing interesting in here. I'm okay with the pair I have on.
Did we leave them in the fridge?
Mainly empty besides this can of soda. Better take it with me.
Okay, so that changed. There was, some milk in there before.
My flat keys are on the table. I better take them.
And the keys are here this time. Okay.
I don't need anything from here. It's full of paperwork, mostly. Bills, boring... The laptop is on with a command prompt.
Yeah, we still don't know what our password is, so we're not going to be able to access that.
I like it where it is. A high-speed charger meant for silicon batteries. I don't have the focus right now to watch TV.
All right, do we get a description on the note?
And you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times, they are a-changing. Bob Dylan.
Okay, we didn't get that description on it before. Okay, right. So I got a feeling the house keys are going to move every time, potentially. So it might be better to keep the house keys on us. Right, is the description on the note the same?
Tenant of 27-3 is...
Same again. We also didn't actually...
I'm not interested in a home invasion.
Knock on people's doors.
It needs to be refilled.
That's the same. Anything in the bin?
I don't have anything that I want to throw away. My neighbor is watching TV at it.
Okay, right. Can we just run, please? Right, and the old lady isn't here this time. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go to the noodle bar first to see whether the thing on the screen. Oh, she's down here this time. Same conversation.
Have you seen my...
I'll keep an eye open for it. Do you mind...
What's on your mind, dear?
How long have we been neighbors?
For a long...
Oh, don't you remember? I was here already with...
Sorry, I'm a little out of sort...
Not too much. My node was built during the 2020s. Most of the residents are young families. I've seen many folks come and go during my time here. Alan, the receptionist, can tell you more. He's such a lovely bot with endless knowledge of our abode. You should try talking to him.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, so, what was it? It was 9 years. It was the number of days and minutes is going to be important. I think that may actually tick over, possibly.
Was someone ringing at your buzzer?
Do you mean the Jehovah's Witnesses?
No.
That's the same.
Someone saying...
Crazy Alan?
That sounds like Alan. Ugh, not even the demented want
to... You're pretty stylish for your age.
Pretty stylish for your age.
Thanks. It's because I buy my clothes at Piero Bucci. And I wear Yakuto specs. But what really helps is my silver hair. And when I say silver, I don't mean just the color. Each strand was handcrafted by an artisan silversmith.
Real silver? That's incredible.
Isn't it? Keep in mind it wasn't cheap, but having hair so strong and resistant was worth every credit.
I wonder if, like, a few strands of her hair could be used as a lockpick.
Money well spent. Actually, I think I...
Okay, bye.
Alright, still can't get into the cabinet?
It's locked.
Yep. Right. Chat with Alan.
Good evening, sir.
Can you tell me how long I've lived here? It should be 9 years, and I think it was 21 days?
Absolutely. You moved in during my 4th year of service.
9 years, 34 days, 21 minutes.
And 21 minutes ago. Why do you ask? Are you feeling unwell, sir?
We're going to have to check that. Okay, everyone remember 34 days, 21 minutes. The 9 years isn't going to change, but the days and the minutes might.
This evening I feel rather...
As I stated, you've left here...
I don't think so. I mean...
Unfortunately, I cannot aid you with...
You going to give me the key this time?
For the cabinet over...
Yes, I do.
Can I borrow it?
I can't give it out so...
Mine's shaky. Tenants should have access. No, so...
Actually,
we're not...
No, that's not how things work.
We're not got a appropriate thing yet to get that.
Nothing. I have
Okay,
to go.
let's go outside. Also, do the notes persist? That's different. but the key for the cabinet thing is the same. Right. Like I said, we'll chat with Alan in a bit. I want to go and see if that's different. It was 54, right? Those numbers are absolutely changing. It is still 777. Right. Let's talk to Charles.
Hey, hello.
What's up, pretty boy?
Dazed and confused.
Like that Zeppelin track? Oh, that's the sort of power that dazed.
No, it's not that. It's
well,
No,
you've come
all
to
the
the
same,
wrong guy for
all the same stuff.
Do you need any help?
No help.
My ass. Well, mentally, I'm near you. On the other hand,
The drink has something. You've seen things. No, we'll go with the same dialogue. See if he says anything different.
help you from the gutter.
Perspective.
You aren't wrong, kid.
Seen me around for years.
Huh? You've seen me around for...
I've seen you step out of your condo and saunter by countless times. Typically...
Seems the same.
It's just... I guess before, I never felt the need...
Don't worry about it, kid. And I'm nothing special. You come to understand a thing or two.
I don't know. Maybe until now the thought never even entered my head.
Nah.
Not a horrible person. No. Today I feel different. Is this the blowjob bit again?
Pretty girlfriend give you a nice suck job.
Yeah.
What? No, just...
God damn. I wish...
Okay. Changing the subject.
Actually,
okay, so it's pretty much all the same dialogue again.
I'll call for some delivery.
Food Delivery Express. How can I...
Right, you know what? We're going for the greasy burger this time. And I wonder if, when we go back into the flat and our girlfriend has magically appeared, whether she's after a burger as well, after we've already ordered one.
Craving for a double cheeseburger, please.
Sure thing. The estimated delivery time is 8:15 p.m.
So same delivery time.
Sounds good.
Wonderful. Please provide your address.
Adams Street 42, flat 27.
Thank you. Your food will be arriving shortly.
You too.
Right. So we're changing some parameters. We've
Hello. What can I do for you?
ordered a burger this time. What are you selling? Electronics.
Mostly electronic components.
Good to know. Do you mind if I...
What if I cut my arm off to replace...
That's pretty hardcore.
Right, is it the same accident again?
Don't give me any ideas. Truthfully,
First
I
flight
was
bike.
bombing
Okay.
down the street
Yeah.
and out of no...
Oh.
My arm was torn up so badly that...
Nothing. I should
Right.
Bye.
Okay. Anything in the bins this
I don't
time?
want to throw anything in.
No, I'm not throwing stuff away. I was rooting through them, hopefully.
No need to yell. I'm standing right here.
What do you want? You're disturbed.
The screaming and shouting.
Going around
The masses must be awoken to the truth.
The wolf is ravenous. Yeah, same thing.
Has anyone else been listening?
You're the first in...
So same
What can
again.
you tell me about the end of the world?
I remember what most forgot. And then
What's coming exactly?
the end of all things. The wolf, wake up. Remember, it's the only way we escape total and not...
Did you ring my intercom? Nope.
Me? No way. I don't even know where you live. I don't go around ringing...
It sounded like you, though. At least...
Perhaps another wise herald.
All right.
I'll let you get back to your shouting. See you...
Aye.
Okay, we'll ring the intercom and talk to ourselves, but we'll say something different this time.
The end is nigh.
Who's there?
Yeah, that was the response we did. We did hello first time, we did who's there second time. Death creeps ever closer. You must act with conviction and vigor. Do something to stop it. End this insane cycle. No, we'll just go for the next one on the list.
Break the loop. Huh? What are you talking about? Hurry before it's too late. Only you can stop it.
So that is always the same, though. The second line is always the same. Right, Isaac is still falling apart.
Woo! Hey, hi!
Hi.
What do you need from my...
Everything
Is
okay?
everything okay with you?
No, of course not!
Yes, the way you move and talk is...
Help me? Why?
to fix you.
No! Oh, woo! I'm fine this way.
All right, all right.
Let's go then. I mean, if we're in a constant loop, it'd be handy to know what the lottery numbers are, right? Right, we'll take the movie poster because that's easy to get.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Is every...
Ask about the bouncer thing.
Me? No, I'm much too delicate to be... We were supposed to meet at 8 p.m.
I feel the same way sometimes.
I'm no rock and roll star, more of a black star, baby. I may even be a starman waiting, but not in the sky tonight.
I mean, they're leaning heavily on the Bowie references there, hunky dory, Starman, all that kind of stuff, right?
How well do you know this place?
Do you mean this neighborhood?
Kind of, yes.
Just arrived. I was dragging my heels in Suffolk.
No, in fact, I live nearby. But
have you indulged in some funky substances?
No, I got shot.
No.
Maybe a cocktail of LSD and some last generation.
So this is all the same dialogue again.
That's something I should...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that, like, slightly bugged me is when we use the phone booth and ring, obviously we're facing it, not like we're making a call, and then the people are passing, like, behind the character model, so they're, like, passing between us and the phone, because that's typically, like, all the people are passing behind the main characters. So that's the only thing that throws you off slightly. So as you can see, this person will pass behind. Oh no, passing in front. But when we use the phone, they passed behind.
I gotta go.
See you.
Maybe it's only in dialogue, or maybe it's certain characters. Okay, some are in the more in the foreground. So yeah. Regardless, that was the only thing that threw me off. Like, I feel like it should have forced everybody to, like, pass in front of him. Anyway, right. That still says 5. Should it be that? I think it was 16 minutes to when we... Like, have we gone through the same number of rooms to get down here? Right, you going to say the same reasoning why we're not allowed past?
Can you let me walk over there?
No.
Actually, we never did this. Could you be persuaded?
Be persuaded. Is there anything you would want in exchange for letting me pass?
Are you trying to bribe me? I could have you arrested for that.
No, I was just thinking aloud.
Move away.
Who are you, and what are you doing?
We're a guard bot.
I am deployed to stop
And I'm a suspect.
According to my facial recognition.
Suspected of what?
I'm not permitted to provide.
Okay, same stuff.
Good.
Right. Yeah, we're still hearing the meows of a cat somewhere. Right. Got anything to say about the robot? We never asked you that.
To you. Is there...
No, nothing different there. What was the note about him? I think it's just, yeah, got to find a way past him. That's the only thing. And I think we'll be able to talk to him now about the robot again.
What do you need from my
Big scary robot.
Any idea how to?
We need to jam him.
But how can?
Oh, well,
That's a point.
Yes, surely. Dang, mess him up! And they'll take him away to fix him. Could take half an hour. Yes!
If I do something to his brain, they'll take him away to fix it for half an hour.
Are you deaf or what?
I just wanted to be clear.
Jamming! Jamming! Place a signal jammer high above, spread the waves to reach his mainframe, and puff!
I don't have a signal jammer.
Oh, that's a pity. They're not for
Regarding the signal
Jamming.
jammer to
Right, now we already have the
$80.99.
the sound pulsar thing.
What?
Can you repeat to me what?
Can you repeat to me what I have?
Just place a signal jammer high above, and they will take him away to be fixed and return him in 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so no, we don't get the dialogue option to ask about how do you make one? Because we've already got this.
I think I should go.
Bye-bye!
It's too high to
The
reach.
end is nigh.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be the flight bike that will
Hello.
allow
What
us
can
to
I
get
do
up
for
there.
Do you
Signal
sell
jammers.
signal jammer?
No, they're illegal.
Classified.
Huh. Okay, well...
Antenna.
They once, but unfortunately for you.
Nah, I need one tonight.
Sorry, I can't help.
Yeah, so same dialogue again.
I should go.
Bye.
The end is nigh.
So it's the starter for this, I think, is going to be the main key item we're going to need to find. You going to say anything different?
Can I get a beer?
Sure, it's $8.99 credits.
Oops, it looks like I left my wallet.
No problem, I'll be here.
So the noodles are 30 bucks and the beer is 9.
Take care.
Okay, right. Let's just go back into our flat. I'll go back into the building. There should be an explosion.
Is nigh.
Right. Boom. Yep.
You hear a thunderous explosion.
Find out about explosion. Heard explosion not far from here. It should investigate.
It's better if I don't change the station.
Right.
Good evening, sir.
Explosion.
That explosion?
How could I not have heard it? It shook the entire company.
Building's up to snuff. Okay.
Nothing. I have to go.
Did she hear the explosion, I
Have
guess?
you seen my...
I'll keep an eye open for it.
What's on your mind, dear?
Explosion.
Did you hear that explosion a moment?
Explosion? No, I haven't heard anything of the sort. My hearing isn't what it used to be. Plus, all evening, I've been calling for sweet Puss Puss. Let me know if you see her, okay?
I breathed at the same time. Should try not to inhale water. I'm not a fish.
Of course. Actually, I think I should go.
Okay, bye. Let me... Kitty?
I'll try not to choke. Right, explosions. Same lines again?
No need to yell. I'm standing right.
What do you want?
Did you see the explosion a moment?
Ah, that was nothing. A snap of the fingers compared to what's
Same
coming.
line of dialogue.
Yes, you said that a few times already.
Have I told you it'll be the
Second?
You don't remember? Like so many of you act as if
You're
yeah,
crazy.
same dialogue.
Crazy? You know deep down inside that what I say is true.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, boom, you'll...
And that's 1, 2, 3, boom is the password for my my computer.
The end is nigh.
Hello, what can I do?
The end is nigh.
Did you hear that explosion?
You heard it too! Finally, someone else. Each time one comes knocking, I get these ghastly visions.
Same again then.
God, I'm sorry.
I think they are ripples from the past leaking.
Maybe.
I need to stay here and work, but you can ask.
Right, is the phone going off? No.
Hey, hello.
What's up, pretty boy?
Explosion?
Did you hear the explosion?
Explosion? What are you talking?
Okay, yeah, he denied it the first time, and then once the phone had gone off, then he did new dialogue. Calling the end of the game, your life never gets better until you have dinner with your girlfriend and you've just been high this whole time. And everything's fine. Hey, it could be.
I'll be here.
Right. Think different over here. Let's chat with the androgynous one, though. I can't remember. Do you do dialogue?
What do you need from...
Explosions?
Did you hear that explosion a moment ago?
Did someone finally blow up that...
No, it doesn't seem so.
Ah, such a...
I think I should go.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bowie wannabe?
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Did you hear that
Explosions?
explosion?
Oh my gosh, baby, I heard it. It rattled my bone.
Calamity? What are you...
Same
It's a
again.
distant recollection.
You aren't the first to mention it.
Search every corner. Things may look different now that you have triggered.
Still number 5 on the sign there. I don't think there's anything different around here. Unless he wants to say something different now.
Did you hear that explosion a moment ago? Any idea what it was?
Most likely insurrectionist scum committing terrorist acts at Freedom Square a few blocks away.
Oh, interesting. Can I go look?
No, move away.
I guess I'll go.
Good.
Okay. Is the phone going to start ringing if we go down this end of the street then now? We've spoken to everybody again? Yep. Now, what happens if we ignore it, though? We're ignoring the AI telling us to just go up to our bedroom again. We've got 7 minutes. No, we've got 10 minutes because it's 3 minutes too, isn't it? Okay, so we've got 10 rooms we can go in. I want to know what happens if we're in the lift when it's 3 minutes to 8. How's he going to walk in and shoot us if we're already inside the thing or so?
There aren't any...
Right. Is the water running? It is.
As you step back inside, after a few moments,
and it's a different girlfriend.
Hello, sweetheart. Are you okay?
Same name though. Not really. Honestly, surprised to see. Different response to the insulting answer.
To see you here. Who are you? My girlfriend or something?
What the hell? Honey, we've been together for years. Did you eat spicy food for lunch? You know how that screws up your dreams.
As an American, you can confirm this is why you need a gun capable of penetrating an elevator shaft.
I can't remember what I had for lunch.
Surprised to see me here. I live here. Are you not so subtly telling me that I should move out?
No, I'm just a...
What's up? Are you sure you're okay?
Out of sorts.
I'm feeling all out of sorts.
What do you mean by what's going on? Do you feel sick? Feverish?
No, just my brain is a little foggy.
You should rest a bit more. You're probably coming down with...
I need to stretch my legs and clear...
Nothing is happening. Just try to relax. What's up? Are you sure you're okay?
Sorry, for a moment I didn't recognize you.
I have no idea.
I didn't actually listen to her line of dialogue. We were wondering whether she was going to ask for a burger this time, right?
How about a burger?
For you, maybe. What about me? You know I'm vegetarian.
Oh, right.
Are you sure everything is all right?
She's vegetarian. She definitely wasn't asking for a burger.
Did you hear that explosion? Any idea what it was?
I heard it too, and I've been trying to look up...
Strange things are happening this evening.
Oh, don't worry too much, okay? You look so lost.
That's everything. You're going to go into the bedroom unless you do something different.
I'm going to the bedroom to relax before dinner.
Right. Remember, every room we go in changes the clock. At this point... How about we go back outside? Like I said, I am tempted by being in the lift at 3 minutes to 8. Because I'm intrigued how we could possibly die. Five minutes. So if we come out, go back in. Go out, come back in. That would be enough, wouldn't it? So it'd be 4 inside, 5 outside, 6 is... No, what we need to do, we need to smoke a cigarette and then do it. Smoking a cigarette will pass time by a minute, it said. I mean, we could look to see if something else changes. So there's something different on the street, because we can go back and forth on the street without the clock changing more than, you know, the 1 minute we step outside.
Good evening, sir.
Do you work
24/7? I think that's the same line.
Mine typing information down this, and I only need maintenance twice a year.
Don't you ever get tired?
I'm a machine.
I wish I were the same.
Do not say that, sir. A fair number of robots crave...
Delete my memories.
I could delete.
This is my ordinary existence, and I foresee this philosophical conversation.
Okay, nothing else.
I have to go.
Right. We've got two more room changes before where we go next after that.
What do you need from Isaac?
Nothing different.
I think I should go.
Bye-bye.
Crazy guy. Do you know about, like,
No need to yell. I'm
my
standing right here.
surprise girlfriend who definitely was different from the last
I'll
loop?
let you get back to your shouting.
Oi! The end is not.
Okay, the phone's going off again.
Hello. What can I do for you?
No, the phone's going off because we never actually answered it before, and it tells us to go into a bedroom, doesn't it? Not necessarily anything else. I'm going to keep ignoring it. What about Charles? Does Charles say anything different?
What's up, pretty boy?
No.
Actually, I think I better go.
I'll be here.
Good luck flying this thing without the...
No, nothing. Nothing obviously different. We might come back to the phone. I'm going to go and speak with Bouncer Bowie. Because she might say something different now.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
No.
I gotta go.
See you.
I doubt we're going to see something different on the street. No. No. Unless there's something drastically different. No. Okay. Fine. We'll answer the phone. It's going to be the same robotic voice telling us to go to our bedroom, right?
The end is nigh.
Come on. So Charles might say something different this time around, possibly.
Ignore what you've heard. It's
Who is this?
a friend, and they're telling you that there was no great cat.
But I have memories. They might...
No, let it go. If it...
My bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah, so same again.
Find the truth.
But...
Oh, babyface, you seem tough pill to swallow, huh? It's easier to choke down with a mouthful of...
So that's all the same.
Scratching at the back of your eyelids everywhere you look. Just look around. Everything will be clear.
Sure.
I don't think anything's really going to be different and changed. No, we're just getting the warping and the Matrix falling apart stuff again now.
The end is nigh.
Okay. Go back inside, it'll be 55. Smoke a cigarette, it'll be 56. And then we can get in the elevator for 57. And see if a mysterious stranger wanders up whilst we're in the elevator and just shoots us.
Kitty? 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 Kitty?
Right. Also, nobody complains about me smoking indoors. Okay, it's not a mysterious stranger. We get. I gotta unlock. Die by something falling on your head.
Answer will never come as your cranium was crushed instantly.
I mean, that was absolutely worth it. Because I'm pretty sure, like, anytime you walk into a room at 57, it's going to be the mysterious stranger shooting you, potentially. There's only certain things you can do to make that not happen. Like, stepping into the elevator. Ooh. Okay. Does this mean we've kept the pulsar thing. So maybe we have to go through the loop 3 times to keep all of these, and then...
It's 7:33. You
Yeah,
look
same
around
again.
the living room. The intercom rings out.
Yes, we've got the pulsar and the house key this time. So we can save some time searching the flat for the keys.
I'm not in the mood to cook.
We will see milk, soda.
I'm running low on supplies. I should go to the grocery store.
No drink this time. And what did we say? Was it break the loop?
What do you want?
Break the loop.
Yeah.
Huh?
So whatever we respond on the intercom downstairs is going to be what we get here.
Hurry before it's too late. Only you can stop it.
After you hang up the intercom, you get an unsettling feeling, but that warning. They said...
Right, well, we don't need to search the rest of the flat, because we have the house keys. Okay, she's up here this time.
Have you seen my...
I'll keep an eye open for it.
What's on your mind, Dick?
What are your thoughts on reincarnation? Not for a lifetime, but reliving a short period over and over again. That's the first different thing, isn't it?
Not for a lifetime, but reliving a short period over and over again.
At my age, every day is like that, more or less. It's not surprising anymore.
Anybody
Was someone ringing
buzzing at me?
Do you mean the Jehovah?
No, like someone saying...
That sounds like... Ugh, not even the Dominion.
You look pretty stylish for your age.
Thanks.
Do we get the silver hair thing again?
But what really helps is...
Real silver? That's an...
Isn't it?
So that did ping a note for us.
Money well spent. Have we been neighbors for a long time?
Oh, don't you remember?
Sorry, I'm a little out of...
Not too much. Alan, the you should try talking to...
Okay, thanks.
And it was 34 days, 21 minutes, wasn't it?
Actually, I think I should...
Okay, bye.
And now we're coming out of the here much sooner. So yeah, it's still got the silver hair thing. So the minutes might be slightly different. It's whether it's the 34 days, right? It's 35 days.
Enshrouded in a haze of confusion, you try to grasp how time is currently functioning. It seems, regardless of
okay,
how long you've
we did that
spent
twice, and that was in the
environment,
bathroom.
Time doesn't... The uncanny feeling, it's an endless deja vu, a loop of places and events which repeat themselves once more and again. Not unlike life itself, really. Every day, the same walls, the same
This is different,
faces. Is there a way out of this loop? Is there anything outside it? You're not even sure anymore. And the doubt is eating away at your sanity.
Okay, right. First question. Cabinet's not open, is it?
Locked.
Yeah, didn't think so. Oh, actually, is there any mail for us?
In mind.
Alan, how long have I been here?
Good evening, sir.
Can you tell me how long I've lived here?
Absolutely. You moved in during my 4th year of service. 9 years.
No.
34
Same
days,
response on how long we've been here. So he's not operating outside of time.
This evening I feel rather...
As I stated, you've lived here for quite some time.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately, I cannot aid you with this.
Also, we did take some head trauma. A light landed on her head, didn't it? You ever feel like... Wow, this is a different one as well, yeah. Key for the cabinet.
Key for the cabinet?
Yes, I do.
Can I borrow it?
I can't give it out so easily.
These are all the same responses, so we're not going to get anything different from those.
Come back when you have a good reason.
The hamster, though.
Do you ever feel like a hamster on a wheel, spinning in the same place for eternity?
Are you making fun of my robotic life?
No,
Excuse me, sir. I do not have time for this.
Nothing. I have to go.
Right. What was the response to that? Fine. Okay, just the key thing again. Okay. Now the question is, should we actually refrain from using the intercom to see what happens to responses? It'd probably default back to just the last one we did, right?
Woo! Hey, hi!
Hi.
What do you need from my...
Do you ever feel like you're living a loop, repeating the same thing over and over again?
Do you ever feel like you're living in a loop, repeating the same thing over and over?
Me, no. You, yes? You are asking me because it's what's happening to you?
Sadly, yes.
Ah, woo, Sting! And I thought I was the crazy one.
Can't you be reasonable for a minute?
Sorry, I can't help myself. Anyway, maybe you are bugged. An error in the code, which creates a loop. A loop. A redundancy loop.
Whatever. I'll see if I can fix my brain.
We're absolutely stuck in the Matrix.
Okay with you?
No, of course.
Yes, the way you move.
Help me? Why?
To fix you.
Same responses.
All right. I think I should go.
Bye.
Okay. Pretty sure I'm going to go all the way down. I'm going to go see Charles. The number on the side of the wall was 54 before, then 27. It's 27 again. Is Charles in a loop?
Hey, hello.
What's up, pretty boy?
In a loop?
Do you ever have the feeling you're living in a loop, repeating the same actions over and over, day in, day out?
You bet your ass I do. I come to this spot every day as soon as I vacate from my main locale across the street. At 8:10 a.m., I like to peep at the foxy business ladies in their power suits, the ones with the tight skirts. Goddamn, seeing them climb aboard the bus is better than any movie. Every evening at 7:03 p.m., the damn robo-sweeper sprays down the sidewalk. It's always a pain in the ass, since by that point I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Lumbering over here ain't easy. Every day, the same faces, actions, and goddamn robo-sweeper. Life is a loop. At least there's booze and skirts.
Oh, I mean more than that. I'm talking about exactly the same thing. Like living in constant deja vu.
Have you ever watched the movie Groundhog Day?
I was in a state like that once, after a 3-month absinthe bender.
3 months of absence, jeez.
I switched over to gin, and it's been rosy ever since.
Whatever.
I'm presuming it's going to be the same dialogue, so
Actually,
yep.
I think I better...
I'll be here.
Unless there's something in the bin this time. Nope. Anything different down this end? We have a different person working the kiosk stand, and it's fried chicken, not noodles.
Good evening. What can I get you?
Do you ever feel like you're living in a loop, repeating the same moments over and over?
I have to admit, my days aren't special, and sometimes the routine gets to me. Often I daydream about retirement, life on a sandy beach, a book in my hand, and not a chicken in sight. But if you're talking about an identical time loop, then no. I've only read about those in sci-fi stories. Why?
I feel stuck in one, and it's driving me to madness.
That's troubling, friend. What's the situation? You go to sleep and wake up in the morning and repeat the same day?
Something similar, yes. But I wake up after a nap at 7:33 p.m., and the loop ends at 7:57 p.m. when I inevitably die.
Man, you always die at 3 minutes to 8 and live just the same 24 minutes again and again?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, we've only done 2 loops, but one would presume that.
Good Lord. That's hellish. Unfortunately, unless eating my fried chicken helps, I don't know what I can do.
No worries. I was just venting.
However...
Yes?
You said you died all the time at 7:57 p.m. sharp, right?
Yes, precisely.
Then, what about skipping a minute?
Skipping a minute?
Okay. Say if you had a time machine.
Oh, come on. That's science fiction.
As I said, I'm a fan of the genre, okay? Get this. Currently, our technology isn't advanced enough to travel back...
We smoke a cigarette.
Or 100 years in the future.
At 56. It makes it to 57 and then go to somewhere else?
We are only talking about going forward a minute. That might be doable. I remember reading a short story about a cosmonaut going on repeated missions and becoming slightly out of sync with Earth on each trip. Eventually, he was aging slower than everyone he had left behind. That's sort of a form of time travel.
I think you might be onto something with that 1 minute jump idea. Thanks.
No problem. Good luck.
Well, so we got a note for it. So simple. The solution to my problem is to find a time machine and skip 1 minute ahead. Duh. Which we can do. We can advance time by a minute. So at 56, smoke a cigarette and see what happens. Tech Girl might have something different as well.
Hello. What can I do for you?
The end is nigh.
You have electronics to sale. Chance you have a time machine? Nothing too fancy. Only you need to skip a minute.
Do you ever feel like you're trapped repeating the same moments of your life over and over? Each day you wake up and it's the same loop?
I take it you're feeling like that now.
Yes.
I was in a state like that after my accident. I was bedridden, hopped up on painkillers, and constantly reliving the event in my head. The only way I snapped out of it was by breaking the routine. I forced myself out of bed and told myself there was more to life than living in the past.
Thanks for the advice. I'll try something to break my routine.
Don't suppose you have a time machine?
Electronics for sale. Any chance you have a time machine? Nothing too fancy. I only need to skip a minute.
Bad luck, buddy. I just sold my last one. I'm joking. I don't sell time machines, nor does anyone else, because they don't exist.
Alright.
Nothing. I should go.
Bye.
Right. Crazy guys. Bound to have something to say about the time loop, right?
The end is nigh.
No need to yell. I'm standing right here.
What do you want? You're just...
Time loops. It's ending while walking in the same circle day in, day out. Do you constantly feel like you're experiencing a life on repeat?
Shouting that the world is ending while walking in the same circle day in and day out? Do you constantly feel like you're experiencing life on repeat?
Oh yes. Every day is the same for me, every hour. Actually, every 12 seconds or something. Round and around, so many people to warn, so little time. But here you are, talking with me, breaking the loop.
Alright, well, we'll leave you
I'll
be
let you
then.
get back to your shouting.
Aye.
Okay. We did speak with the robot. Let's go... Well, let's grab our poster. And then go speak with Bowie.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. Is every...
The solution to all my... have you ever sensed that existence is akin to a never-ending cycle where the same moments reoccur ad infinitum?
Have you ever sensed that existence is akin to a never-ending cycle where the same moments recur ad infinitum?
Not really, baby. My life is pretty exciting. Each day is a new adventure. I take it yours isn't. Maybe you should change your job, or perhaps a haircut will do.
I'm not even sure what my job is. It's all so trippy.
Trippy can be good. Trippy can be electric. What's disrupting your buzz?
Oh, just that I'm stuck living and dying in 24-minute intervals. Always the same period, again and again.
Weather hasn't even improved.
Oh, poor you, like the common mayfly. Just try to make the best out of it. Time doesn't exist anyway.
Easy for you to say.
Solution to all my woes lies in obtaining a time machine. It doesn't need to be overly complex, just adequate enough to skip a solitary minute. Any notion as to where much such a contraption can be
The solution
attained?
to all my woes lies in obtaining a time machine. It doesn't need to be overly complex, just adequate enough to skip a solitary minute. Any notion as to where such a contraption may be obtained?
Time traveling, eh? This might be your lucky day.
It's been anything but lucky. Can you really help me?
I, myself, hail from tomorrow, and possess some knowledge of temporal voyaging. Though your rudimentary technology falls short of interstellar jumps, a modest leap across a minute could be achieved by means of a humble time-skip contraption.
I'm skeptical about you being from the future, but at this point, I'm ready to try all possibilities. What do you need to create such a device?
Simple cigarette.
Bring me the following. A silicon battery brimming with charge, a measure of silver wire spanning a few meters in length, an anti-gravitational motor, and lastly, an artificial mind.
Right, well, we know where each of those is. Silicon battery, there's a charging station in our flat. The silver wire is the old lady's hair. An anti-gravitational motor, a flying bike, artificial mind, one of the robots. So we know where all four of those things are.
Oh, that's all? Such a simple list. Okay, I'll go searching.
Good luck, space cowboy.
That still says 5. Okay.
It's locked.
Still not getting in it. Same response from PD.
What do you want?
I need to make a time machine. Any components? Do you feel like you're living a loop?
Do you ever feel like you're living in a loop? Repeating the same thing over and over, like in one of those mind-blowing movies?
The only thing mind-blowing is your ignorance. Now move away.
Any components?
I need to build a time machine, and I was wondering if you could help me find the necessary components.
Such advanced technology doesn't exist. Even if it did, I am not programmed to help you with such a foolish task.
All right.
I guess I'll go.
Good.
There's a note there. Okay, it's the same one about getting Kim out the way. I'm presuming the old lady will give us a strand of her hair if we find the cat, right? Right. Robot number 1. Well, we did robot number 1 over there. Right. Are you using your brain?
What do you need from my...
Big robot. I need a robotic brain to build a time machine. Can I borrow yours for a tiny bit?
Robotic brain to build a time machine. Can I borrow yours for a tiny bit?
Are you kidding? Okay, I might have something wrong, but that's very mean of you to think I can give up my brain.
Just for a few minutes, I'll give it back to you very soon. It'll be like sleeping for a while. You won't even feel it.
Maybe. Still, I can't. Even if I want to.
What do you mean?
My programming. Dang, I'm unable to give you my brain or part of it.
Oh no, not again. OBS shits the bed again. Are we back? I have no idea why it keeps doing this. I mean, that's essentially what? 3 streams in a row we've had this issue. Like Tuesday, it was probably like this. It was probably a couple of hours into the stream. Yesterday, it was like 4 minutes after the stream started. And today, like 2.5 hours in. Again. Like, clearly I'm going to have to update OBS. Because I have no idea what's setting it off like that. All I get is like a little pop-up alert in the corner there going, OBS disconnected. And just like all the drop frames, like bitrate, like I'm getting unstable stuff on the stream. So like, I mean, conspiracy theory in me would say this is all since TwitchCon. Like, have Twitch changed stuff on the back end with servers and things like that since TwitchCon? Has anybody else seen anything weird happening on anybody else's streams with like massive drop frames or anything like that? Also, yeah, the number of people here shot from obviously 0 whilst I was gone to 16 down to 4 again. So I don't know. Like, hands up who's here and can actually see the stream. You've not really noticed. So yeah, all I can think is I'm gonna have to like see if there's any updates for OBS. But yeah, like currently the bitrate, like even though it's going out at like 6K, like which is the max it can do because I'm not a partner, like the bitrate is classed as unstable. So I really don't know what's going on. It's annoying because this like fucks with like the VODs and such, and obviously, you know, view counts and things. I mean, I guess it is almost break time. Like, I just want to go through this next loop. We'll try the cigarette thing, and then we'll take a break. Internet most likely. Yeah, this is it. But I mean, the only thing that it could be on my end is like my ISP, or at least the ones servicing the actual fiber. Yeah, like it's not at exactly the same time, like I said. I'm curious now. Can I pause this? I do escape. No, escape does nothing. If I do. Okay, pause that just so it's not constantly raining. I'm just out of curiosity. If I look at video producer, that'll tell me how long the stream was up on Tuesday before it crapped out. 2 hours. And we did 2 hours 20. Yeah, 2 hours 18 minutes 14 seconds. So yeah, it's not consistently at the same time each day. Oh no, it's fucking again? What the fuck is going on? Reconnection successful. Like, seriously. I presume I'm back now, right? I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Like, seriously, what the hell? I'm scared to even continue with the game. Like, if it's going to just conk out once more. That's 2 in slow succession, so it clearly is not a, like, timing thing. I don't know what the hell could be causing it. Genuinely, I'm baffled. I'm like, it looks like it might be an OBS thing, but I don't know. genuinely, I have no idea what's going on. We will try and get through this next bit as much as possible, and then okay, what were we going to do? We were... Phone's not going to ring.
I'll call for some delivery.
No, I won't. I was trying to click on here, but I guess we just walked up to it and it was close enough that we did. Let's go with the pizza then, I guess.
Margarita pizza.
Sure thing. The estimate.
I don't suppose I can rip the anti-grav motor out of this.
There must be an anti-gravity engine in there, but I need to figure out a solution.
We're going to need some tools. Need to think of a way to trick Isaac so I can get his brain. Can I steal the anti-grav engine? I mean, the only thing that might trick him is like the poster or something. Like, is that something I can apply? That's the only other like random object we've acquired. Like, genuinely, if I just like shove the poster in his face.
That's not quite it.
No. Can I set him on fire? I have a lighter.
Food delivery express. How can I...
Oh, we can use our mobile phone to do the same thing.
Actually, I changed.
As you wish. Have a lovely evening.
Bye.
Right. Well, I'm guessing explosions if we go back inside, right? No explosion. Maybe Alan wants to give us his brain. Need to get my hands on a time machine. Doesn't need to be too complex. Skip a moment.
This might sound a bit out there, but I need to get my hands on a time machine. It doesn't need to be too complex, just enough to skip a minute.
There's not a single bite of my programming related to practical time travel. Only mentions of it are in a few science fiction stories that have been programmed into me for chit-chat.
What about the crazy robot on the sidewalk?
Do you know anything about the funny-looking robot glitching out on the sidewalk?
No, sir. I rarely step out of the condo. I'm busy handling things here. Why do you ask?
I need his brain.
I'm afraid I cannot help you with that matter. It goes against my directive to harm man or machine.
But this one is willing to give away his brain. He is a bit nuts and might be missing a gear or two. I just need a way to trick him.
Sir, I sincerely cannot aid you.
His brain is barely functioning. Taking it out might do him some good. I intend to take his brain in for maintenance. I'm trying to help him. But he's malfunctioning and doesn't see it that way.
I intend to take the brain in for maintenance. I'm trying to help him, but he's malfunctioning and doesn't see it that way.
That sounds different from the first time you mentioned it. You said, I need his brain, not I want to repair his brain.
I misspoke earlier. You know, humans aren't always saying what we mean. I meant to say that perhaps you can help me. Talk to him, robot to robot. It's for a good cause.
Do you really think my opinion has changed?
Yes, I think so. You know, deep down you want to help.
Yes, I think so. I know deep down you want to help.
I see you're not giving up, so I'll issue you some advice. The best way to head crash a machine is by submitting to it a calculation to elaborate that it floods the computational threads.
Meaning?
Try asking him this. A crocodile snatches a young boy from a riverbank and promises to return him only if his mother correctly predicts what the crocodile will do next. If the mother guesses that the crocodile will return him and she's right, he will be returned. However, if she is wrong, the crocodile keeps him. But what happens if the mother tells the crocodile it will not return her son?
I'm not sure. Oh, that's the question. Okay, I'll try to remember it. By the way, what's the answer?
It's a paradox, a logic bomb. There is no answer.
I see. Well, thanks. Hopefully it works.
Right, we're going to go break a robot. So I guess we do that now. Also, the old lady was upstairs this time around, wasn't she? Okay.
Woo, hey, hi.
Logic bomb time.
What do you need from my...
Crocodile.
Can you help me solve this riddle? A crocodile snatches a young boy from a riverbank and promises to return him only if his mother correctly predicts what the crocodile will do next. If the mother guesses that the crocodile will return him and she is right, he will be returned. However, if she is wrong, the crocodile keeps him. But what happens if she answers that the crocodile will not return him?
Woo, oh, dang.
Hello? Looks like it completely crashed. He is frozen, dead, or in a coma. Anyway, I guess he doesn't need a brain anymore.
We have a robotic brain. Right, if we go inside now, will there be explosion? Because maybe we can ask about tools from the thing, so I can repair said brain.
What can I do for you?
Do you have the key for the cabinet?
Yes, I do.
Can I borrow it?
I can't give it out so easily.
We need to repair... no. Okay, that's not an option to us.
Actually, no.
Come back when you have a good reason.
Okay, right. Well, we'll try and get him to
Can
solve
you help
it.
me solve this? A crocodile...
Please, sir, stop. I'm the one who told you the paradox.
All right. I just wanted to test it.
I mean, what if we were to use it on the big robot? I mean, we're at 41. We've got time, right? Let's logic bomb this lad.
What do you want?
Yeah, here we go.
Can you help me solve this? A crocodile snatches a young boy from a riverbank and promises to return him only if...
Stop. That won't have any effect on me. I'm programmed with an advanced firewall against such rudimentary logic bomb.
Okay.
I guess I'll go.
Good.
Yeah, the only way of dealing with him is with the jammer then, which I somehow need to climb up that drain pipe to go and get. Right. You do anything with Isaac whilst he's
He is
down?
frozen right now.
Right, explosion? No explosion. Maybe the explosion happens at a certain time.
You hear a thunderous explosion.
Right. I am just going to go into my apartment and smoke profusely until we tick over the clock. Because it is also past, and I just want to see what happens. Ah, she's already back.
After a few moments.
Different girlfriend? Yep, different girlfriend.
Hello, sweetheart. Are you okay?
I feel like I'm stuck in a loop, repeating the same thing over and over again every 24 minutes.
I feel like I'm stuck in a loop, repeating the same thing again and again every 24 minutes.
What do you mean?
At 7:57 p.m., everything restarts again, like in one of those mind-blowing movies.
You're delirious from work exhaustion. You should rest, and I'm sure you'll feel better.
I think I should go.
All right, I'm going to the bedroom to...
Let's head into the bedroom. Let's see if anything is different in here. Probably not.
Nothing of interest.
Anything out the window?
It's too
No
cold to
explosions?
open the window.
Hello, sweetheart.
Dinner?
Sorry, for a moment I didn't...
I have no idea. I was hoping you'd have something in mind.
I'd prefer pizza.
We just had pizza yesterday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Oh, right.
Are you sure everything is all right?
Nope.
I think I should go.
See you later.
How about we go out onto the balcony and smoke many, many cigarettes? Like, we need to smoke. Actually, we could just go back and forth here a little bit, couldn't we? Though, is the balcony... The balcony might also be a minute change, possibly.
I don't need anything from here. I love my couch, but I nap...
Can I nab that?
A high-speed charger meant... It's no use without a battery to charge.
Okay, so we don't actually have the battery. We've only got the robot brain.
Has changed over the years, and although the neon lights, the rain...
Right. 51.
Huh, I guess I left my wallet here. I'd better take it.
Ah, we can keep the wallet for next time, can we? Okay. Okay, so no, this is a different room. The same room. But we can always smoke. I presume I have an infinite supply of cigarettes. We're just going to chain smoke for the next 10 minutes. This is where we discover we do actually need to have the time machine that we need to make with the brain and all of that. Okay, right. This will be the test. Can I do this?
I don't want to smoke right now.
It won't let me. It won't let me. Damn you. Damn you. Oh, okay, right, fine. Let's just walk back into our apartment and get shot by a mysterious stranger. $57, and we get shot. No, I got electrocuted, apparently. Okay.
At 7:57 p.m., you got zapped. The sudden lethal jolt came from faulty wiring strewn across the room. That will teach you not to be so careless with your cords.
And with that we will indeed return to the main menu. And yeah, I'm going to apologize once more for the multiple crashes. Well, not the crashes, like... OBS didn't even crash, it just DC'd. Dropped a load of frames and just DC'd. So, yeah. I'm going to throw a mark in there and we'll quit on out. Back to here. And we'll pick up after the break with the dwarves. As yes, we're not going to Isengard, we're going to Moria.